Hi guys, I'm back with a new video. Today I'm going to give you a how-to on how to foilayage. This is my formula that I used on my lovely model, and she has about a year of regrowth. With application, I go in with the V part, starting at the nape of her neck. These sections are about an inch and a half wide. After, as you can see, I go right on top of that and I do a thin weave in order to maximize the blend that I want to get. And then right after my V sections, I go in with a horizontal section right on top and I weave that out first, so my weave at the end of my balayage is right there and I can just go right in. Then I start to tease my balayage section, and then that's when I start painting on my lightener on her hair. And I make sure that I check the back of my section to make sure everything is blended. And I'm kind of creating a shell where I can get some dimension and lowlights in her hair, so it's not just one blonde color. And I tease that just a little bit so I can diffuse the line and it not be just your traditional highlights. I want it to be more like a baby light, blending all of my lines together. I'm sweeping side to side because I want to make sure I saturate all of the hair inside my foil so that the highlights are very consistent. And then I repeat that whole technique all around the back section. So V part ends horizontal, V parting, horizontal, all the way to the top. And when I get right up to the crown, I like to make my weave in kind of like an upside down U shape to make sure that tugs and goes with her head shape and not just like a straight horizontal line. With my front sections, I part them in diagonal forward and I just basically repeat the technique from the back to the front, but the only thing that's different is the diagonal instead of a V-shape section. And I split my hair right in the middle part into two sections, and that's how I start from the bottom of the ear all the way to the top part, and then vice versa on this other side. And I process it for 45 minutes. Glaze with Goldwell Colorants 10V and 10VS for 20 minutes, and this is what I get. This is my end result. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next one.